Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve show, and of course you're the #1 online TV show. And guys, we are here at the gender reveal of Eric Omondi, and of course I'm having the amazing couple, the Rapudos. Wako hapa tutakuwa tukipiga story na wao kidogo, tujue hii safari ya uzazi na wapelekaje, kama watanifanya pia mimi nitake kuingia. Anyway, mko aje amba?
Tuko salama kabisa. Thank you.
Rapudo, uko poa?
Sisi tuko poa, lakini it's like you're missing out. Yeah, join us soon.
Na miss out.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
How?
Katika ni ya uzazi. This journey of uzazi. Yes.
I am young. Nyinyi mna? Unajua nyinyi ni millennials.
So we are old.
No, you see, like you guys are millennials. Me bado niko kwa
Wait,
gen.
how old are you?
I'm 23.
How old are you?
No, take your time. Oh my God, baby, I was 17.
So that's
Yeah, but no, but just take your time. Yeah, be ready. As a woman, be ready. Usikuwe na peer pressures, Joe. Yeah, get a baby when you're ready. Yeah.
Umechaja ukasema you got yours when you were 17.
I was not ready.
Ilikuwa tu kimakosa.
Ilikuwa makosa. Even Gavin knows. Alikuja by mistake. Yeah, but he's the best baby.
Gift, huh?
Yeah,
I can
ever.
imagine.
Okay, so how did he get to know that? Your story yote ulimwambia?
Yeah, I normally say he's my best friend, if I say so, because vile nilimpata nikiwa young, like sikuwa nimeona life, unajua like nimegrow na yeye, so ameona my dark side, ameona nikigrow. So yeah, he's my best friend and he has always been there for me. Yeah.
You know, at 17 you are very young and you have evolved now to a woman that you are right now. Like, how has it been, like all those phases experience ukiwa na yeye?
Okay, ijakuwa easy, but you know, I'm the most, if I'd say that I'm the most honest person ever. Like for me, I don't hide anything. As in, if you have to love me, you have to love me the way I am. And imekuwa hivyo pia na Gavin, like ameona the ugly side yenye nimefall, nimeinuka and all, yeah. But it was very tight. Yeah.
Which moment maybe unaweza kumbuka was maybe the hardest that you guys had to go through together, especially while he was young?
I would say the hardest moment is that moment from when, you know, there's a time I used to live a very life ya juu, but it was given, unajua, and then ikafika mali kachukuliwa. So we had to start from scratch with him, but I was so afraid because I didn't know vile ataichukulia, because one thing first, kwanza alitolewa shule yenye ilikuwa favorite yake, which is saizi ndio anasomea. Yeah. So yeye kumtoa kwa hiyo shule, I didn't know how vile ataichukulia and all, but aliniunderstand na nikamexplainia when tukigrow tu, ikifika time ninaweza kuafford shule, because that school is very expensive. Nikamwambia nikifika time naweza afford, I'll pay for you, but for now tuacha tu downgrade. And he understood, hakuwa na shida yote. But yeah, God has been faithful. Yeah.
So that time somebody else was the one who was taking care of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's come back to the gender reveal. Of course, both of you guys are here for Eric Omondi. Maybe if you don't mind, you can let us know, what is your relationship with Eric Omondi?
First of all, Eric is a brother from the lake, and he's been a good friend. We've seen him grow. We've seen him like through the ups and downs. And now that he's taken this step, we are very happy for him. And we are always encouraging him, and we're happy for him. Yes.
Amber, we've seen you with Eric Omondi quite severally, mkifanya videos here and there. I would like to know, nini ilikufanya uka feel like despite everything, hata kama by the tuko mbali, tuko outside Nairobi, despite maybe the venue being far, lazima ungefika hapa siku ya leo?
Actually, aliniambia, today it's on a Saturday.
Yes.
Eric aliniambia on a Thursday.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
Aliniambia on a Thursday, like, you know what? I'm doing a baby shower and gender reveal for Lynn on Saturday. Niko out of Nairobi, so please, you have to be there. And I can never say no to Eric. Why? First thing, he's a friend to me, a very good friend. And then another thing, amefanya nishindanga nikisema hii kitu over and over again. Amefanya brand yangu ikakuwa mali niko saizi, cause whenever he goes, that's why you see mali Eric hako most of the like jobs, niko hapo pia, unajua, like amenisaidia, ananibebanga, anaenda na mimi, and it's not easy, you know, ako na hiyo roho ya kufanya ni grow. So yeah, I really appreciate him. Amesaidia mimi na brand yangu, yeah. Sana, yeah.
Wow, I would like to know, nyinyi kama watu ambao you've experienced parenthood, what can you tell him now that he's new in this journey akiwa na Lynn?
It's not easy, yeah, but I think I can say it's sweet and sour. Sindio baby, it's very tough but very nice. As in when you nile unakasirika, but ukiangalia baadaye you feel so much joy in your heart. Yeah, and it's so priceless.
Which is the most maybe hardest part when it comes to parenthood and the sweetest? Because umesema ni sweet and sour.
Is there any hardest part? For me, I would say the hardest part with Gavin, let me say that, because Africana is still very young. Yeah, the hardest part ilikuwa like kwenda shule, because me, I hate attending hizo school, whatever. So I always wished like his dad was present. Akuwa anafanya vitu kama hizo. Because mimi, as much as mimi ni bibi ya tajiri, I have my businesses pia. So I'm always running, as in up and down. So so that was my hardest part. But the rest for me, I've enjoyed every bit of it. Yeah.
I think also being their first child, they will experience a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
But with time it becomes better. So maybe when they get the second, third born, I think watakuwa shazoea. Because Amberay now, this is her biologically second child. For me, this is my biologically third child. So at least niko na experience. So it becomes easier. There are many things that I can understand. I don't have to experience or Google nini blah blah, no.
Yeah.
So it might be a challenge, but they should always be there for each other. They should consult widely, and everything will be okay. And like I said before, they should enjoy this journey, because you see these kids grow very very fast. Right now, maybe atazaliwa in the next few months, but wanna grow very very fast. So we enjoy every stage. Unajua, every stage we enjoy polepole hivyo tu. And they should grow with the baby. And that's it.
By enjoying every stage, what exactly do you mean?
Right from the fact that I'm sure anazaliwa, if Eric want to be there in the delivery room, akwe hapo. I enjoy seeing his baby being born for the first time. Unajua, akinyonyeshwa nini, immunization, akilia usiku, like we enjoy your parenthood. Unajua, when the kid is very young.
They should.
One enjoy stage after 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, akaenda shule hivyo. And that's how you grow with your baby.
Okay, maybe what are some of the activities as a dad umekuwa ukifanya za kuensure that unaenjoy moment ya Africana akigrow? Tuliona Amba alishare moja ukimwosha and everything. Maybe you can tell us what are some of the activities unafanya?
I think this is my third child, and I've done the same thing with them. Number one, I enjoy body to body with them, because kids enjoy that warmth. You know, in as much as I feel Africana is separating us, but analanga anamekanga hapo katikati. Sometimes I feel anaitumia as an advantage so that I don't get to her. But we enjoy that moment with the baby. Unajua, the fact that unabeba wakilia, unabembeleza, you make jokes on them, nini blah blah, the kids tend to understand it. And as they grow up, they become so attached to you. And that's how my firstborn and secondborn have become so attached to me. Because nilipitia process when they were young, up to date. Yes.
You've mentioned about, of course, you guys have other kids, apart from the one that you guys have together. You have a blended family. I would like to know, how are you managing to, of course, you've seen Amber has a very good relationship with your daughter, and you as well with Gavin. I would like to know that relationship, mliwezaje kufika mahali imefika, and each and every day mnafanyaje ndo iendelee kuimprove?
I think it hasn't been so much easy. Because you guys see only the icebergs, you know?
Yeah.
But there's so much that happens deep inside the water.
Yeah.
With my daughter, it has been easy because she lives with us. With Gavin, it has been easy because he lives with us. In Africana, obviously, it's easy because she's with us. But for my son, it is a journey that one day I will talk about it when I'm ready to. Yeah. But I get to see him, nini blah blah. But as you all know, the case is still in the court. But as far as I'm concerned, Amber has been the best mother to all of them. As long as my son is with us, she's always played that role very well, and most of the time she has actually surprised me, you know. But it's not easy. First of all, you need someone who has that motherhood capability and that love as a mother. Yeah, but ukipata mtu mwenye apendi mtoto, then obviously it's going to be so much complicated. But I think for her, she's really hacked it, and she's made it so easy for me and for us as a family. Yes.
So, the son and the daughter are not from the same mother? Hapa nimepotea.
Yeah, no. It's a public knowledge actually. The son, I mean the daughter and the son are not from the same mother, but now we are joined together under my beautiful wife here. Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you just call me beautiful?
You are.
Yay!
Anyway, Amber, maybe you can tell us like amesema you've been able to hack the tunaonanga pia kwa mtandao na tuonyesha mkiwa hapo na the daughter and everything. Unaweza sema that grace because it takes a lot of grace to be able to accommodate someone else's daughter despite maybe the comments because I see the comments.
Yeah, for me, I don't think it has been a very like at a job mingi because first things first, the daughter is which is our daughter, she's very easy. Amelelewa na mamake vizuri tena sana. You know, hizi vitu zinakuanga it's all about how you mtoto amelelewa. Unajua kama she was spoiled, it could have been very hard for me as in, but ako sawa. Like it's been easy and then he's supporting me. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what to do, but yeah, he's always there for me. Yeah, for all of us. Yeah.
One of the questions that I always see, especially on TikTok, when you post with her, many people tend to ask, oh, hey, is the mom and everything. I would like to know, what is your relationship with the mom? Do you guys talk when the kid is in your place, Ama?
Yeah, we don't have Nini, because even when the kid was coming to our place, I asked her if she was okay with me posting the baby. And she was okay with it. Like for me, I can't post her kama mama yake amesema ataki. Yeah, so we don't have any issues. We have never had any issues. Yeah, so it's okay.
And I think also in my marriage with Amberay, we've created sort of a democratic space whereby the mother is free to talk with the daughter. She's free to go to the school.
Yeah.
And whenever she closes school, we ask her, you want to go home or you want to stay with us? So sometimes we split. If they've closed for like 1 month, 2 weeks she's at home with the mother, 2 weeks she's with us. So we've involved the mother as much as possible. And I think that's what the baby wants at the end of the day. Yes.
Okay. Maybe you can tell us what it takes to have such a good, or I don't know how to call it, like a good relationship with the baby mama, the co-parenting. Because most people have tried the co-parenting thing and it's not working, but seems yours is working well.
I think number one is good intentions and communication. Because we've always communicated with her and I've always been open with her. Because when it was clear that I was going to have my daughter in Nairobi, we went and I took Amber all the way at home. And they met face to face and they had this conversation and they agreed. And then after a week or two, my daughter closed school and she was there with us. So I think as long as you are open with your partner and you put everything on the table, it makes it very, very easy. Yeah. And it's not like we're trying to outshine her or in whichever way. She's always free to comment in any way, to give us instructions, how she wants things to be done, and even let her to be part and parcel of the growth of Savani. And that has made it very, very easy. Yes.
As I can see, you guys were dressed in blue. Can we say you guys were disappointed because the gender turned out to be a baby girl?
Actually, for me, I was for baby girl. It's just that I felt like whatever pink wingy, so it need to be like balanced. That's why for me, nimeva blue. And for you, baby?
I was actually supposed to wear pink, but my wife wore blue, so I had to support her. Otherwise. Yeah.
If you guys wanted a baby
girl.
Yeah. Why is that? I feel like everyone wanted a baby girl.
It's a baby girl season. African is a baby girl, you know. So I think this year is just for the baby girls. Yes.
And actually, for me, I think, nilisikia Erika akisema pia leo, like if you want a baby girl, you have to make love. If you want a baby boy, you have to have sex. And for me, I think, yeah, it really makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I agree. Totally concur. Yes.
Okay. Being, of course, you've raised a girl, and she's almost. I don't know whether she's at teenage or almost. Yeah, almost a teenage.
She's 12 years right now.
12 years.
Yes.
What are some of the advices maybe you can give to Lynn and Eric now that they're expecting a baby girl? What raised, of course, the society sometimes is harsh, but pia lazima uensure mtoto wako grow in an environment that she can adjust.
I think number one, communication is key.
Yeah.
Try to be the best friend of your girl. Let her, you should be the first love of her life. You know, because when you're free with her, she'll open up to you. And you guys can always have that good rapport. You can always communicate. She can tell you her fears, and you can always guide her in the right path. Don't be too strict on her. Try to understand her. Be in her shoes. In short, be empathetic. No umelewe, because I think Eric and her daughter will be growing through most probably the same generation. So maybe the same music you listen to is the same music she's listening to.
Yeah.
So try to understand her, be close to her, communicate with her. Even if you're disciplining her, find ways of disciplining her, and it always works out. Because I think when you grow up, Sisi, our parents were very strict.
Yeah.
We didn't have that democratic space where you can make decisions on your own. But we live in a generation whereby we are free with our kids, we can let them make up their mind. We're only there to get them. Yeah. So as long as ako free na mtoto wake na wanazungumza nini, communication is king. It will always work out.
Yeah, and always tell them the way their life is. That, like, you can find the most kindest words, but make sure you tell them like the way the world is. Ndio akitoka hapa nje anajua what to expect. Najua asikuwe shocked sijui nini people, because in the world we're living in right now, people are so mean and people are so heartless. So if you don't prepare them for all this, it will be a shock to them.
Yes.
Yeah, and itakuwa, they'll not be able to handle it. Najua. But if you prepare them, tell them, show them. Najua. But find the kindest, the nicest, the
words.
Yeah, words.
I mean,
they can
discuss
understand
anything with them.
Yeah.
No matter how uncomfortable it is,
Try
to sort of have that conversation, the uncomfortable conversation, and speak to them. As long as they understand you, they'll always be free to talk to you, and that's how it works.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe online aunties and uncles are asking, when are you guys planning to reveal baby Africana's face?
In 6 months' time. Yeah.
No, actually, in the next 3.5 months, when she's 6 months,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when she turns 6,
Yeah.
we'll still discuss it with my wife, and then we'll decide if it's the right time to reveal her face. Yes.
By the right time, what exactly are you looking forward to? Akue apart from miezi, akue na miezi 6, unataka nini na hiyo 6 months ndio sasa reveal?
Features zake at least zikuwe sasa ziko. Unajua kama juzi
she's
ndio
still-
nimeona ametoa
she's-
eyebrows.
She's still convinced that the baby will look like her. So maybe she's giving it more time, and after 6 months atamfanana, so I'm reveal. But you know, at the end of the day, nimemwacha tu. I live in that bubble, that illusion.
Yeah.
I'm very patient because I know my work. My work is very clean, and I know the baby looks like me. So even if she has to do it after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, it's not gonna change. Yes.
What are some of the features you want her to get from you?
I think Kenyatta. I think roho yangu.
So my raw is bad.
No, your raw is too nice.
I know.
Yeah,
That one is-
mine.
She's a G, you know.
Not a G, but yeah, for me, I have limits. He doesn't. Like, it's too, I'm like, yeah. I always tell him, like, Africana atakukalia wacha grow. But for me, no, I have limits. I love you, but there's a line when you cross that, takuwa mzuri, yeah.
Okay, of course, before Africana akuje, you guys did a proposal, and we always expect after proposal, after some time, harusi. Hii nauliza tajiri, harusi tunayo lini?
Actually, that's a surprise. But what I can assure you guys, the online community, my fans, before we do a face reveal, tutakuwa tumepita hizo stages zote.
When you do face reveal, meaning your wedding is in less than 3 months.
Well, I didn't say that. You said that.
I just joined 1, 2, 3.
But I think we are sticking to our script. Yeah, we will do things at the right time. Yes, we've always followed our script throughout. Remember, our journey has not been the conventional journey that people expect. We followed that, and we've really stuck to our journey. There's a lot of pressure coming from different sides, blah, blah, but we've always stuck to our game plan. And everything will come at the right time. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, talking of your journey, you guys have been able to conquer a lot together, especially the online criticism and everything. I'd like to know, how do you guys handle it? There was a time you guys, I think, had issues and you revealed that you've gone separate ways, but later you came back. I'd like to know, ile unaona hizo kuvutwa nyuma tu kuongea nini, how do you guys take them and how do you manage to go through?
I think number one, when we first met, we are two people with very strict and strong personality. Amber has a very strong personality in her own way, and I have mine. And as much as the online people have always said that, oh, it's cloud chasing, we've never cloud chased, not even one single bit. That has been the truth. When you fall apart, we fall apart. When you come back, we come back. because we don't have time to cloud chase. Number one, I'm not a celebrity, and I'm not in the public glare, and I'm not. I mean, I'm not doing anything socially. You understand? Maybe Amber is, but I don't think she's ever used that as a cloud chasing. So we are people with very strong personality, but at some point we've had to sit down and agree. You say, you know what, baby girl, sometimes we have to, you come together and agree to disagree. Yeah, put your beliefs aside. I put mine aside for the sake of this marriage, and I think that has been good because sometimes conflict creates that room to address certain issues, and I think our journey has always been our journey. Our journey has always been very legit. We've always been truthful with each other. So as much as we are here because of the truth that we hold. You understand? Yes. So we fall apart, but if something was meant to be, it will always be.
Yeah.
No matter how many times we fall apart, tungombani, blah blah, we'll always come back together. Not only for our family, but for the love that we share together. Yes.
Okay, maybe after that time that you guys revealed that you had gone separate ways, of course najua kumekuwa na issues. There is no way relationship inaweza kuwa kuja kuwa na disagreements. Did you maybe learn never to bring your issues online?
Okay, for me, it's not like it's not like I bring my issues online, but me nikiachana na mtu, I mean, you'll not see that person again. Even friends, unajua, like you'll notice, unajua. So for me, it's not like I do it because I don't come online kwanza kuongea huyu alinifanyia hii and and I'll never do that. I mean, because I believe if you're close to me, like me, to share something that so nice. So I don't even if we have issues, I don't think I should funika hiyo. I might forget about that. So for me, I live for now. So when I actually hizi vitu zinakwanga ni through mimi natokeanga sema I'm now single again. It's because I don't want to be attached. Kwa macho za watu wananiangalia wanasema ni bibiana fulani ama ni manzia mtu fulani, and I know we are not together. Unajua, for me I feel it's easier if kila mtu ajue, and it's easier pia ku let go. Unajua, he can have his own life, he can date whoever he wants to date. Even me, I can date mtu mwenye anataka kudate, ama anaweza hang out watu wenye anataka ku hang out. But you see, kama watu wanajua ku attach na mtu fulani, ukionekana na watu wengine watu wanakumisjudge, wanasema this one is a hoe, akona bwana na huko anafanya hivi na hivi. So I feel it's easier. Yeah.
And like I said before, we are not perfect. Yeah. Even in this thing called marriage, we will make mistakes, but we keep on learning every single day. You understand? So even if we are married, we have kids, it doesn't mean that we are perfect. We all make mistakes, but as long as we have a heart of forgiving each other and always moving forward, and that's our journey. Yes.
Okay. You've mentioned somewhere that you guys are always you've never cloud chased and everything, and of course umesema you have a strong personality, the both of you. One of the things maybe that is mshawaiwacha watu wakiwa shocked probably pia mimi is your relationship. I feel like it happened so fast. I'd like to know, what are the qualities that you saw in him or you saw in her from the first day and you realized this is the girl that I want in my life, this is the man that I want?
For me, I'll say he counts my demons. Yeah, so for me it was okay. Yeah,
And for me, number one is beauty. Let's not pretend. She's a beautiful woman, gorgeous woman. And number two, the energy that she exudes. And she always has positive vibes. And above all, she's a keeper and she's a mother. She has a very beautiful heart. And she's very spiritual. Maybe that's what people don't see online. Or maybe she doesn't want to show it. But she's very spiritual. And so she has a lot of qualities that I admired in my partner. And that's why we are here having this conversation today. Yes.
Okay. Were you not afraid maybe to share it online? Because she was from another relationship na ilikuwa haijaenda vizuri. You didn't have that fear, ama pia hukujua. Maybe you are not an online.
Well, even when she was with I don't want to mention his name. I don't want to give him clout. But I knew all that at the end of the day. But when you met, we had a conversation. And we had a lengthy insights. And I knew what she wanted.
And you knew her wakiwa bado pamoja?
Together, yes, I knew we were friends. But I never wanted to wedge them apart. And I knew maybe through the ripeness of time. But Achana, because it didn't look very serious anyway.
Wow. Wow, really?
Yeah. And when they fell apart, maybe I thought that was the right time for me to come in. And then we started as friends and blah blah. Before we knew it, we were moving so fast. Najua.
Yeah,
And our journey has been so fast. You understand?
How long have you guys been together?
It's over a year now, baby.
Yeah,
I think it's
and
over a year
couple of-
in maybe 3 or 4 months, maybe it's 16 or 15 months.
Imagine, shamzalia, imagine.
And I'm engaged to her. We already live in the same house, and we are planning our show, and we have all these plans going on. Because when we first met, obviously the online people gave us ultimatum like, oh, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks before campaigns, maybe 3 months, and blah blah. But we've always stood with each other. We followed our own path, and right now we're here. We don't know what the future has in store for us, but we wish that is always good tidings. Yes.
That's so amazing. Hebu tuambie, umesema na nimemzalia. Imagine. Just 1 year and
I know. Yeah, I know.
what is nini uliona apart from utajiri?
Yeah, of course, pesa first. Yeah, and like I say, it counts my demons, and that's something I never got in relationships that nimekuwa before. So yeah, and we connected. Yeah, I'll just say that.
As a family, how unataka kumzalia watoto wengine wangapi?
Akiniongelesha vizuri, I think only one. Yeah,
I think we'll want one more kid, and we hope it's a boy, because if it's a girl, we'll try again.
no.
Yeah, so
No, baby, but mtoto ni mtoto.
Yeah, I know, but if it gets,
Yeah, you already have a boy.
it doesn't matter.
2
As long as
girls.
we work hard, we can always raise them. Even if you have 10 kids, we can
It's not
can
about
afford.
raising, it's about carrying them, not unless we get a surrogate.
That has always been a no.
Why no?
Exactly.
I mean, you have a womb. Why do you need someone else to carry our child?
But baby, yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, we hope we'll add one more kid, and then we can keep a family of 5.
Not to me.
We'll have a family of 5 children, and that's it.
Okay, maybe as we wind up, one of the questions that most people ask themselves, and I'm gonna ask it for them today, is kila siku tunasikia bibi ya tajiri yuko hapa. Tajiri amesema yeye hata hana haja ya mambo ya cloud chasing, yeye si celebrity, hata kizi mambo. Huu tajiri, tunataka kujua unatoka wapi?
I mean, home mama wapi? I'm a Kenyan.
No, tunataka kujua huu utajiri. Hataka kujua tajiri ni wa wapi.
I think, just like I said, we've always kept our lives very private. And I think up to the time that I met Amberay, my life was very private. Only a few people knew about me. But now when I met her, I had to come to the limelight, But people have come up with a lot of theories. Oh, you need to wash, blah, blah.
Unaosha, nifunze.
Hata ngweza Eva. Unajua to wash. You know the wash guys in this country, sindio? You never see me hanging out with them. You've never, unajua. If you do a lot of interviews, unajua to wash in this country. You have never seen me with them, not even one person. You have never. You've never seen me even in the court or under the sea or wherever. I've lived a very clean life throughout. And that's how I intend to live it. My businesses are my private life. Unajua? I've never been into wash. I'm not interested. But even if I got into wash, I'm well educated. I could make billions. But I don't want to live a life whereby I have to look at my back. This year, in blah, blah. I prefer running my businesses the right way. And that's it. So at the end of the day, I'm not a public figure. And the day that I will want to go into politics, then you can ask me that question. I will answer you. But as far as I'm concerned, what matters for me now is my family. As long as they're well fed, they go through education, they have a healthcare system, I think we're okay. Yeah. Any guesses people want to make, feel free to make them. Yeah. But you can be sure wash is not one of them. It's not my cup of tea. If I was, right now you could have made a lot of conclusions. But they keep on guessing because they've never seen me with any wash guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You're not the kind of person who would like to maybe tell people what you do. You love keeping your business private.
Exactly. Like I've said, my business has always been private from a long time ago. But my friends, including my family, they're the only one who knows which company I've been running. And I want to keep it at that. Yeah, maybe one day they'll know about it when you go public. But for now, it's still a private company, and I want to keep it that way. So when you go public, then maybe they'll know about it by then.
And Eve, at the end of the day, what matters is you make money. Don't look like you're making money.
Yes.
That is the most important thing. Yeah, so you don't need to justify to anyone how you're living your life at unatoa pesa.
Exactly. And like I said, if I decide to run for a public office, yes, I will answer all the questions about what I do for a living. But as long as I'm a private citizen, let's leave it at that.
Talking of running for maybe public seat, is this something of your interest?
No, not really. She always wants me to, but it's not my cup of tea. I mean, most people go to politics to make money because there's a lot of money that you can make from politics. Some of it, and most of it is from corruption. You understand? But I'm not interested in that. What I make is enough for our family. So what is the point of me going to the?
No, but actually, the reason why I want you, like I always want you to be like a politician, is because of your heart. You have a very good heart, a very big heart, and I think people need that. Joa. People need different kind of politics, Joa, because you can be a very good person for people. You can help so many people.
I'd rather help my family and maybe other people. Because Kenyan politics is very dirty. It's a very dirty game.
Yeah, but things
it's
are changing.
It's a very dirty game. Hopefully when it changes in future, maybe yes. But as it stands right now, it's a very dirty game and a very dirty atmosphere that I will not want to engage in. You understand? So for now, I think I'm okay with running my businesses, expanding my businesses, but for the sake of my family and people who are close to me.
Okay. Maybe being a private person, when you got to online, maybe because of her name, how did you find historiote, being dragged to things like wash? Every time you wake up, your name is trending somewhere. Uliwezaje cope up with it?
I think the first 2 weeks was very difficult for me. I was so stressed. I'm like, oh, my kids will see this, oh, blah, blah, blah. But she always encouraged me because she's been there for so many years. And the fact that I've been with her, I saw how her name was being dragged in the mud. And that wasn't her. And that encouraged me. And through time, I grew a thick skin. Nowadays, I don't even subscribe to any news outlet. I don't even read. And most of the times, if you come to my inbox, tell me, oh, so and so, I said this, I actually block you. So I've distanced myself away from all the negativity and just concentrate in my family. So that's the only way. Grow a thick skin and then cut off that link, and that's it. Because at the end of the day, Eve, people they will always say things, whether it's truthful or not. Let them talk. If it's making them happy, that is fine. You live your life, do whatever you feel is right with you, and that's it. Yes.
Maybe tukimalizia, you can talk to a word to Eric Omondi and Lynn. Of course, they're going to be parents for the first time. What can you advise them?
Okay. What can I say? What I can tell them is that they should create as much time possible to spend with their kid, because time flies. Kwanza, these kids, they grow so fast, and hata unaweza shanga, you can miss kitu very important, unaweza miss to even a few days. So if you can create as much time you spend with your child, you'll never regret it. It's the most adorable thing, a memorable thing. Yeah.
I think the advice I can give to Eriko and Lynn is the fact that no matter how many kids you have, don't let them come between you. They'll always be kids, they'll grow up, they'll leave you. The love they have for each other must always be there. They should continue going out on dates. It should not change them in any way. At the end of the day, be there for each other, love each other, encourage each other, and communicate with each other. And that's it. Because most people tend to forget. The moment wanapata mtoi, maybe attention ya bibi turn into the kid. And then wanachiriku hapo wana float. So always be there for each other, love each other.
That message is personal. For some reason,
you've done it so well, by the way. You've done it so well because we are always together throughout, Okay. But I've seen most of the families whereby the attention to sign a shift ni mtoto. Exactly. So always be there for each other, love each other, go out on dates, travel together, create memories. And when you do that, the child also benefits. Yes.
Okay. Do you feel kama kuna mahali ulikuwa umemwacha akafloat?
Amekuwa akicomplain.
But it's just the fact. Anasawa anaka mtoto katikati. I know the kid needs both of it, but I don't complain. She's been an amazing wife, an amazing mother, and I'm happy. Yes.
Thank you so much, Amber. In Rapudo, we really appreciate for your time. Guys, we're gonna wrap up at this particular time. Kumekuwa usiku, nitawatafuta siku nyingine. Bado sijamaliza maswali.
When at Trevor, like, are you planning to, like, bring someone in the world? Like,
They
yeah,
have to.
has he come home? Has he met your parents? Like, what?
We have met my parents, but
Na mtoto. Aya, Trevor anakaribia.
for the kid, honestly speaking, but there's so many people ask that question. Personally, I feel like I'm still a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel that.
No, you're
just like you
still
said,
23.
the right time will come. Don't try to give yourself any pressure. It comes. Unajua, don't rush things. Watch it flow naturally. It will come. But as long as you love each other, that's what matters. Anything else will come after that. Yes.
Amen. So msiniulize hapo kwa comment
But
section.
ameshinda hiyo bouquet ya maua, so
Itabidi sasa anze
Jichunge.
anze na proposal, harusi, then mtoto.
Make sure amefollow hizo processes zote. Just be there for him, love each other, but don't make it too easy for him. Let him pursue you. If he really loves you, he will follow all the processes. Yes.
Najua Kenya ni kama imekuwa a norm. Nowadays is get a kid then get uolewe.
Yeah.
Why can't we try the other way around?
Exactly. Even me, I was like, yeah, that's what I want. But with Africana, she just came and
Africana was a blessing. It was sort of a blessing from God. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we experience so much on the social media. Maybe you don't have time to mention most of them. But for us, Africana has been a blessing from God.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Guys, in case you're watching this video, make sure you share it, hit the subscribe button. We meet in the next one.